today I will read Leviticus chapter 18. In chapter 17 it was about blood, and that is forbidden to eat or to drink blood. And now let's continue. The Lord said to Moses, "Speak to the Israelites and say to them, I am the Lord your God. You must not do as they do in Egypt, where you used to live, and you must not do as they do in the land of Canaan, where I am bringing you. Do not follow their practices. You must obey my laws and be careful to follow my decrees. I am the Lord your God. Keep my decrees and laws, for the man who obeys them will live by them. I am the Lord. No one is to approach any close relative to have sexual relations. I am the Lord. Do not dishonor your father by having sexual relations with your mother. She is your mother. Do not have relations with her. Do not have sexual relations with your father's wife. That would dishonor your father. Maybe not your mother, but your father's wife. Do not have sexual relations with your sister, either your father's daughter or your mother's daughter, whether she was born in the same home or elsewhere. Do not have sexual relations with your son's daughter or your daughter's daughter. That will dishonor you. Do not have sexual relations with the daughter of your father's wife, born to your father. She's your sister. Do not have sexual relations with your father's sister. She's your father's close relative. Do not have sexual relations with your mother's sister, because she's your mother's close relative. Do not dishonor your father's brother by approaching his wife to have sexual relations. She's your aunt. Do not have sexual relations with your daughter-in-law. She's your son's wife. Do not have relations with her. Do not have sexual relations with your brother's wife. That would dishonor your brother. Do not have sexual relations with both a woman and her daughter. How can a mother and a daughter to be at the same level in the relations by having both of them have the same husband? It's not okay. I mean, it's forbidden, and even if to have more wives, it's forbidden. But here it was not forbidden yet to have more wives, a man. But why? Because I don't know why, but we will see that God created a man and a woman, and a man for a woman and a woman for a man, not more. Do not have sexual relations with either her son's daughter or her daughter's daughter. They are her close relatives. That is wickedness. Do not take your wife's sister as a rival wife. And have sexual relations with her while your wife is living. Do not approach a woman to have sexual relations during the uncleanness of her monthly period. Do not have sexual relations with your neighbor's wife and defile yourself with her. Do not give any of your children to be sacrificed to Molech. Molech. In Romanian is translated Moloch. For you must not profane the name of your God. I am the Lord. Do not lie. I don't know why this is in this category. Maybe it have some connections with the sexual relations. I don't know what they did with that sacrificing. Maybe it was killing, but I really don't know. Okay. Do not lie with a man as one lies with a woman. That is detestable. Do not have sexual relations with an animal and defile yourself with it. A woman must not present herself to an animal to have sexual relations with it. That is a perversion. Do not defile yourself. So sodomy and zoophilia and other things are forbidden. Do not defile yourselves in any of these ways, because this is how the nations that I am going to drive out before you became defiled. Even the land was defiled, so I punished it for its sin, and the land vomited out its inhabitants. Wow. Even the land is will be against you if you do something that wrong. But you must keep my decrees as my laws, and my laws. The native born and the aliens living among you must not do any of these detestable things. For all these things were done by the people who lived in the land before you, and the land became defiled. And if you defile the land, it will vomit you out, as it vomited out the nations that were before you. Everyone who does any of these detestable things, such persons must be cut off from their people. Keep my requirements and do not follow any of the detestable customs that were practiced before you came, and do not defile yourselves with them. I am the Lord your God. Morality in relationships, in relations, it is a very important thing. And here, look what happened. And God is saying, that's why I wanted them to be destroyed. And nowadays there are lots of, in the worldwide, there are some current LGBT or something like that, and it will come a day, and I think in this life, this existence, or how can I say, that the anger of or the justice of God will come and will clear out everything. That's how the nations that were rich became rich, and they forgot the morality, they forgot the Christianity, and they did have anything they want by defiling, I use this word, all God's laws and morality laws, and that's a destruction. That was the chapter. The subject, it will continue in next chapters. And yeah, may the God bless me, protect me, and delight me in the next chapters too. And if He wants, you will see me there too. If we keep the God's law and protect them, and if we live in the light, God will protect us from lots of things. God bless you all, and goodbye.